Shaun, great goal for yourself tonight in a super victory, 1-0 over Bray Wanderers. You must be delighted after it.
Yeah, I mean it's obviously nice to get a goal, but I think the performance tonight was the main thing. You know, we obviously want to get the 3 points, and I think that was the biggest thing, getting the 3 points. Another clean sheet at home. I think our home form has been pretty good, and especially the Wexford game. We were disappointed, I'd say, the last time. Obviously, you know that you're going to have days that you're going to draw and things like that, but I think the main thing was tonight was last week we played really well against Longford, and we knew that we should come away with something, but thankfully tonight the strike went in at the end and there went offside it. You know, that there's sometimes the luck that you need, so we'll take the 3 points and move on till next week.
Was also extra special tonight because obviously you'd be missing players and you had to hand starts to Lee Devitt and Ger Barry as well, and both players seemed to play particularly well, particularly Lee.
Fantastic, the two of them, both of them were brilliant, especially coming into a first team. You know, it's a completely different tempo than what they'd be used to, so I think that was the main thing, that they've come in and done really well. And Ger obviously had whatever it was between 7 to 80 minutes, and Lee was still running past people in the 91st minute. You just show the legs that he has, so the both of them now have given Tommy a headache coming in the future when boys do come back from injury, so fair play to the two of them. I thought they were excellent.
Obviously it's been testing times in the last month for the team, so you've shown great character to be where you are now, 4th place after tonight's results, so you must be proud of the team being captain of it.
Oh, proud is it's everything, you know. It's the whole lot, just from even the volunteers there like Alan and Kev coming in, Kitman, the whole lot, everybody stuck together. Barry Heffernan, the physio, Quiva, the fitness coach, every single person, you know, they're all a credit to the club, and every single one of them. You know, even some of the young lads who've come up from the 17s, they've come in training and they're trying their hardest week in, week out, and that's all you can ask for. And I think that's the biggest thing at the minute, is everybody's just pulling together and working hard, and that's all you can ask for.
It's been an eventful day off the pitch as well, with news that the Dailies now have pulled their sponsorship from the club, but obviously there's news of investment as well, and obviously at Man U would be knowing Sean Connor may be coming on board. What did you make of, maybe there was some protests voiced towards that tonight, but obviously I suppose the investment would probably be good for the club considering the wage problems at the moment.
Yeah, I actually didn't know about the Dailies that they're pulling out. That obviously must have happened recently. Did it? It's obviously you want investment in the club, whether you know it's from wherever it's coming from. The players obviously have, you know, people. It was obviously people know that we hadn't been paid in a few weeks, and the wages were paid up now to date. So that was the main thing, and I think that's obviously what the players want. The players just want to make sure that the wages are there. All that off-field stuff, the board, whoever it is, they can deal with that there. But like Tommy has said to us, we worry about ourselves on the pitch and let the rest take care of itself.
Yeah, going into Drogheda, I know next week it'll be another tough game. There's only a couple of points. Every game in this division is particularly tough. The gap is closing even with Cove now coming in with 13 points. So it's going to be another tough game for you now up in United Park.
Yeah, there's no easy games in this division, especially you've seen, like I mentioned, with that Wexford game. People were saying that we should be running away, but with games, I don't think anybody's going to beat anyone comfortable in this league. So next week now we come back in, we prepare with the gym sessions on Monday, Tuesday morning, and again coming into the training session all week, and straight away we start preparing on Monday for Drogheda and seeing what they're about, because we know obviously they only lost 1-0 to Longford tonight, so I think that's the main thing of getting the 3 points next week.
Just very quickly, Shaun, talk us through the goal.
Yeah, I think the first half I probably should have shot instead of cutting it back to Hughesy in the first half. So when it came to me, the ball was actually on the way, and I knew I was hitting it, just making sure I got the first touch and hit it. And you know, sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. Against Wexford I should have had 3, and tonight was my one chance, so I took it thankfully.
People like it, I suppose, the goal in the playoff against Finn Harps, that you have a tendency to score spectacular goals like that.
Yeah, I think a few of the boys are giving me a bit of stick in the change room, just mentioning that, you know, you definitely didn't mean it, but I think that's the main thing that I was just telling them, you know, that's not the first time, so you can't say it. But no, it's great to get a goal, but it's all about the performance tonight, especially when Conor Ellis that was super tonight and put himself about against 2 big boys up there. So I think tonight, especially Ger and Lee and Conor Ellis coming in, and even Killian Bruder at the back with a block, they've definitely stepped up tonight and helped us get the 3 points. Having
begun the season so well as you did, and then to lose back to back, it's important with a young squad to get back to winning ways, isn't it? Particularly at home, you know, you'll hope that, you know, people who came along tonight and enjoyed the win, they'll come in bigger numbers for the next home fixture. Yeah, it's obviously you want to see as big a crowd as possible, and I understand sometimes when you drop down a division, you know, people don't want to come out and pay sometimes the money that they have previous to maybe see the likes of Dundalk and teams like that, but
look, all we can do is keep doing what we are on the pitch, and hopefully these fans can start coming back when they see such an honest group of players there putting everything into it and for the club, for the crest. So hopefully they see that and come back in their numbers.